Watanabe and Higashino already safely through, their former champions. So just one more match to come for you today on day 2 of competition here at the YONEX All England Championships. And it's men's singles, and it features the World Championships silver medalist and semi-finalist last year, Antonsen, the number 3 seed from Denmark, up against Verma of India. Well, this is a match from the bottom half of the draw, and the defending champion, Victor Axelsen, he's safely through, but my goodness, didn't he have a battle against the World Championship bronze medalist, Sai Praneeth? Of course, Jonathan Christie, like all players from Indonesia, forced to withdraw because a passenger on the same plane as them has been tested positive for the COVID virus. So Tamasin got a walkover against Jonathan Christie, and Kanta Tsuneyama of Japan, he's also through, putting out Dane Rasmus Gemke. Well, this will be a 6th meeting between these two players, and of the previous 5 you can see that Antonsen has won 4 of them, including the last 3. The last time they met was in the quarter-final of the Toyota Thailand Open. Actually had to save a match point at 19-20 before eventually winning the Dane in Thailand 22-20 in the deciding game, an hour and 21 minutes. So this is far from a foregone conclusion, very far from. I think Samir Verma working his way back after injury woes and difficult times, as indeed most of the players, and have had, with training facilities being closed because of the pandemic. So the last time they met, a thriller. Let's hope for the same again today. So the number 3 seed, Antonsen, will turn 24 next month, born in Aarhus. Currently at his highest world ranking. In fact, it's his 3rd different spell at his career high of 3, and he's enjoying his 14th week in total as world number 3. World Championship silver medalist in Basel in 2019, lost out to Kento Momota in the final. And a year ago at the All England Championships, very sadly, when leading his opponent in the semi-final, Cho Tien Chen, he was 17-14 up, badly twisted his right ankle and got carted off court in a wheelchair. He beat Brice Lovades in the first round, whereas his opponent, Samir Verma, is 26 years of age from Madhya Pradesh. Lives now in Hyderabad, and he is 27 on the world ranking at the moment, but as you can see, has been as high as 11 1 week in January of last year. He's making his 2nd appearance in the last 16 of the All England Championships. First was 5 years ago when he reached the 2nd round as a qualifier, before eventually losing to Tian Hao Wei, who then got all the way through to the final. Samir Verma in his first round beat Igor Coelho from Brazil in 2 straight games. But of course, the big result for Antonsen earlier this year was winning the World Tour finals, beating Victor Axelsen in 3 games in the final. So umpire for this, David Evans from England, and Alan Potter will be the service judge. But Morten, I did hear that Antonsen at the European Mixed Team Championships stepped on Mads Colling's foot.
Correct.
And twisted his ankle again.
He did, but it's not as serious as last time. But yes, it was a little bit of a scare, but he's all right now. I've spoken to him. He said the last 2-3 weeks, been no trouble.
That's good news. So I think we can expect some very fast movement around the court from Samir Verma. Last time they played, he was like greased lightning, wasn't he?
He's so quick moving from side to side. You think there is a gap on the side and you play it into that gap and then suddenly he's there.
Yeah.
He is so quick.
Denmark. And on my left, Samir Verma, India. Samir Verma to serve. Level.
And what a 2018 Samir Verma had.
Play.
Yeah. 3 titles, including 2 Super 300 events, the Swiss Open and the Saeed Modi.
And then finally got to the semi-final of the World Tour Finals in December.
That's right. Had a match point to win that semi-final too against Shoyuchi,
Yeah,
who ended up winning the final.
yeah, we had such a strong year.
Yeah, it's a nice drop.
1. Love.
Well, after the World Tour finals, I actually saw Antonsen at the airport in Bangkok, waiting to get his flight home, and he was telling me that after he'd been diagnosed with COVID in
December.
early December last year, that they've tested his lungs and he had 11% reduction
Yes.
in lung capacity after
That's
this
correct.
terrible virus.
That's correct. And we also saw the fact when he was playing the 2 Thailand Opens in January, he was definitely not there. Physically, he was struggling a lot.
Struggled in the final of the World Tour finals as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but still managed to win. All credit to him.
Yeah. Mind over matter.
That's just wrong. Oh, he's challenging that. I don't think he'll win that one.
Called out.
I forgot that I had a challenge.
What did he say? I forgot there was a line judge.
No, I forgot I had a challenge.
Oh. Oh, well, it's...
And then he was
Wow.
asking Samir, what do you think? And I'm sure Samir said, no.
Well, so much for me saying that he wouldn't win that challenge.
Play. Three, 1.
That's a great defensive shot, isn't it? Backhand whipped cross court. Short. Yeah. All about angle.
4, 1. Yes.
I'm not convinced that Verma didn't touch the net there.
Service over.
It's a strong start from Anders Antonsen. Very quick. He's taking his time between the rallies, changing the shuttles a lot. But when the rally starts, he's moving very fast.
Service over.
Hey, Perez making Verma twist and turn, isn't he? Moving him from side to side.
Yeah, winning the rallies with very steep smashes, not power smashes, but very steep smashes right in front of Samir Verma. But of course, it's Verma's chance that maybe he can keep Anas on court for a very long time and make sure it becomes a very tough physical battle.
Yeah.
And the longer the match goes on, I think the more and better the chance is for Samir Verma to win.
Mm. Did you notice who chose ends, Morten?
No one chose end.
Well, somebody must have.
Yeah, but I think they just stayed, you know. It was like, it happened so quickly. It was like, I serve, I receive, and that was it. But you're right, somebody had to choose end.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
Service over. 3-7.
It's going wide.
Yes.
4-7.
Oh, well, who's challenging that is Samir Verma.
That's understandable. It looks out.
Yeah, well spotted.
Correction. Out.
No, they both had a good challenge.
5-7.
Service order. 13-9.
Oh, that's well played
that's
from
good
Samir Verma.
6.
Good interception in that shot, if you can call it that.
Yes.
Never really got fooled by the flat lift from Anders Antonsen.
Longest rally of the match so far.
Verma's working his way back into the match quite nicely.
Got caught in that deep backhand corner though, didn't he?
Yes.
Can't get himself out of trouble from there.
No, but he wanted to play the shot flat down the line, but it's not flat enough. It's getting too high. And that's giving Anders a good chance to go for that cross-court drive, smash, half smash, whatever you call it.
Service over. 7-8.
We could be in for a very nice match here.
Yeah. It's short.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah. Badly deflected by the net cord.
Please wipe the ball. Yes. Nine, 7.
Oh, what a miss.
Yeah, that was a big miss.
Verma was down on the floor. Only had to be over and in.
But trying to look at this, he's opting not to go cross court. He knows how quickly Samir Verma can move cross court. So he's opting to go down the line with the reverse. I think it's a very good choice, but it's also a more risky choice.
Eight, 9.
That's amazing control at the net.
Yeah, good shot.
Absolutely incredible. Look at this from Verma. When his opponent is standing there ready to pounce.
Yes.
That's brilliant. Great courage.
But that's what you have to do in men's singles. That's what's separating the players from one another.
And that's landed in as well, and now into the lead, Verma. Oh, delightful. Absolutely delightful.
11-9.
And on a run of 4 straight points, Samir Verma goes to the mid-game interval with a 2-point advantage. Amazing from the Indian player.
Så når du kommer rundt, så bliver han dernede, så er der plads til at spille. Så hellere bare bruge den til mænd. Ja, lige fordi jeg giver ham lidt for mange af de der muligheder. Men det samme, du ikke er helt ovenpå det, så synes jeg, at måden lidt bedre, således at han selv skal skabe det, og ikke får det. Ja. Så han er lidt styr på.
Did you manage to catch any of that from Kenneth Jonasson?
Yes, I did, and it's just a lot easier because there's a much more like a dialogue between the player and coach here. But both of them agree that if Anas is not completely on top in the rally, then he should play towards the centre of the court to minimise the angles that Verma can play. But if he's on top, then he can, of course, like here, or when we saw the other one, he can go for angle shots.
Oh, that's a little wild.
If you saw the lift here, it was more towards the centre. It was not so much towards the backhand of Verma. It's coming here, and it's kind of a centre lift, which is sort of closing down the angles, the options that Verma can play.
15-20.
Oh, that's a beautiful drop shot there from Samir Verma.
Service over.
Wonderful control. A little bit lucky on the net court, but still, it's really good control.
10.
16-20.
So he's keeping his 2-point lead, 12-10 up.
Now that's drop long.
Service over. 11, 12.
And it's interesting because I think this is one of the key areas in Arnes's game. He's really good in the flat exchanges, but Verma can match him in the flat. And that is sort of taking a little bit the edge out of Anders Antonsen's game.
Yeah, I'd use the expression unsettling him. I think he looks a little unsettled at the moment, Antonsen.
He does. And it's all due to good play from Samir Verma.
Yeah.
What's all? 14, 11. Yes.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Second game.
Oh, that's good defence.
That's a clever clear from Verma. That defensive clear right to the back.
Well, just watch the breathing of Anders Antonsen. Big, big gulps of air.
Yes.
This clear here,
Yeah.
I think, is very clever. Because it means that Anders have to generate all the pace and power into that shot. He's getting nothing to feed off. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Swayed the body one way, hit the shuttle the other.
Good aggression on that return of serve.
Service over. 2, 3.
13, 15. Anders? Yes.
Hold 2.
Important couple of rallies right now. Yes. Good from Antonsen.
14, 15.
Yeah, it's extremely important for Samir Verma to get 1 or 2 points now. Maintain the lead, create a small gap.
Oh my goodness. Guilty of backing off from the nets. Samir Verma.
15,
He was at the net first. Verma, he normally, if you've got the net to the net position first, you normally stand your ground.
Yeah, but I think he was not sure enough of the quality of his shot, and then he felt he had to back off.
Well, 4 straight points from Antonsen, and he's back level.
Service over. 16-15.
And I was really anticipating that one.
Always challenge here.
Antonsen challenges. Forward.
No, he's going to lose that one. He looks out from up here.
Challenge.
You're spot on, Morten.
Unsuccessful.
Without my glasses.
17-15. Play.
Oh, that's a good change of angle.
Fault. Fault. Samir, fault. You hit the net.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was from an adjoining court. I couldn't believe the fault was called.
It was a fault.
Yeah, on the backhand side.
Did you see that, Morten?
But I must say I'm not sure.
16.
Let's see, it's coming here.
Yes.
There's,
No, I didn't see it.
I can't see it either.
Yes, he did.
Yes, on the way
Great
down.
spot, umpire.
Yeah.
On his downward stroke.
On the downwards again.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's
Well
it.
spotted.
Yeah. Very
Great
well
piece
done.
of umpiring.
Yeah, that's good.
So after he's played the lift, coming back down again, that's when he touches the net.
Yeah.
Well spotted. Umpire David Evans. Well done. That's a nice block. Oh, I thought he was going to play that.
Service over. 18-16.
That's the one that changed the momentum, wasn't it? That was a lovely block.
Yeah.
2-point cushion. Overdone it.
19-16.
Oh, that's a big miss.
Yeah.
That's a big miss from Antonsen.
Game point. 16.
So 4 game point opportunities for Samir Verma. And this is huge because second game Antonsen's got to play with the drift, which means it's going to be awfully difficult for him to play to the back of the court.
A lot of credit to Samir Verma that's been able to control all that. Oh, that's hoping, isn't it?
Yeah, so far in.
Minus.
But I think he's done really well to control his length of his shots. Not really been
17, 20.
feeling the pressure of not being able to play the back line, I think, Samir Verma. I think he's used the full court.
Yeah, he's done extremely well.
But he's got to watch out.
11-9.
Oh, yes. Well played, my goodness. You could sense the tension on court during that rally, couldn't you?
18, 20. Yes.
Antonsen is playing as safe as he can without not losing the sting.
Yeah. So 2 game points have come and gone, but 2 more remain. Always cool, good.
19, 20.
Another one just hoping.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. Absolutely plumb on the line. So last game point opportunity for Samir Verma before we have extra points.
No doubt.
Well, that's amazing. Well played, Antonsen.
Yeah, but I don't understand why Verma is not taking 1 or 2 of the 4 rallies, the 4 chances that he's got. Say, okay, I'm going to go all out. I'm going to attack from, you know, the very word go and see whether you can unsettle the situation. Rather than trying to play 4 fairly safe ones and then Antonsen just winning them.
Yeah.
And now it's completely reversed.
Yeah. On a run of 5 straight points, now Antonsen, having saved 4 game points, has a game point himself. It was landed in. Oh, there's a challenge hit.
Yeah.
It was called out.
Out.
And it's out, I think. I think it looks out. It's close.
Out by a whisker and on 6 straight points. Anders Antonsen closes out the opening game, having been 16-20 down. That is remarkable. 22-20 opening game to Anders Antonsen. 28 minutes. We said it'd be a thriller. Certainly is.
føler mig overbevist om, at du sagtens kan spille løft. Men det skal ikke være et stress, som sagt. Men jeg synes stadigvæk, at du skal arbejde med også at få det spillet ind. Der er ingen tvivl om, at han går ind og prøver at skrue.
Fordi der er tryk
Og i starten tempoet, ikke også? Så ligger du en anelse under, så skal vi have den ind i momenten, således han ikke bare kan køre med. Ja. Og så igen, husk, når du ligger ind, afslap arm klar på, for han kan ikke lade være.
Når jeg ligger ind, så
Ligger ind, ja.
er det klart, at den trykker op i siderne.
Ja, tryk ud i siderne også. Så er den klar. Potentielt kan du prøve at slå den lidt højt. Altså, hvis...
Call 1, 20 seconds. Call 1, 20 seconds.
So my goodness, what an end to that opening game with Antonsen coming back from 16-20 down on a run of 6 straight points to close it out 22-20.
Level.
I'm guessing Kenneth Jonasson was fairly relieved, but was there any tactical information imparted there?
Yeah, he said, first of all, well done, good comeback. Secondly, he said, even though you're standing on the fast end of the court, still play the back line. You don't have to be too careful, too scared. You still need to use the full court, and I must say I agree with Jonasson on that one. And then said be prepared that Samir Verma will put a lot of pressure on the back line. These flat, deep lift to the back line, be ready for them.
Service over. 2, 1.
Yeah, another one all about angle from Antonsen.
That's right.
1950.
Service over. 2 all. Yes. Another. Stand.
16, 19.
Oh my goodness.
That's good recovery play from both players. Really well played. That's good quality.
Service over. 3, 2.
Gosh, he did well from there, didn't he? Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Favourite shot. Yeah, favourite shot.
4, 2.
I asked Anders, how are you going to prepare for the matches in the future? Because, of course, he was not that well prepared in January. And he said to me, the only thing I know is that I don't know anything at all. Of course, thinking about the fact that he was able to win the World Tour finals without being 100%.
Yeah.
Samir. 4, 3, 4.
19.
landed in.
Yeah.
That was a complete mishit.
It was one of the better ones.
Agustui Santoso, coach of Samir Verma, former Indonesian player and coach. Then he moved to Thailand, then Korea, now India. Or
Yeah.
maybe I've got that in the wrong order, but he's certainly coached
Yes.
in all those countries.
He's been around, yes.
Yeah.
That's good. Using his passion for badminton to experience different cultures. That's in, that's in.
Unsighted.
Oh,
Yeah, but it's in.
yeah, I thought it was in too. Yeah.
And I am going to keep quiet for the rest of the match. Because do you know what I mean? I got no wrong.
You want to keep your 100% record.
100% 5 matches. So I'm not going to say anything.
Play.
Yeah, the problem for Samir is that even when he's getting these half chances, he's not able to put them away.
5-all.
Here we will see one. That's a good half chance, but he's not able to put it away.
Not enough power in his smash, or not enough height for him to be able to produce the angle?
Not enough power, first of all, and secondly, I don't think he's going enough for placement.
Interesting.
6-5.
Playing a little bit too safe.
Yeah. The initial dive, superb from Verma.
I'm actually a little bit disappointed he didn't get that one. That cross one from Antonsen. This one here
Yes.
is usually so quick.
Yeah.
Please show the range. Please show. Thank you. Six. All.
Yeah, that's good play.
7-6.
I initially thought he had missed his chance there, Antonsen, because he didn't really commit to going forward, but he just used it as a building shot.
Service over. Yes, change. Seven. all.
Service over. 2-5.
That's wide.
8.
That wasn't even close, Morton.
No.
What on earth was he thinking there? He's going through a difficult phase at the moment, is Antonsen. Physically, I think.
Yes, James. It's by here.
Zone 6-3.
Service over.
I think that was an important rally for Antonsen, don't you?
8.
Yeah, 10-7. Wouldn't have been that appealing to him.
Samir.
But somehow I feel that Antonsen has got that little bit extra. You know, when it really matters,
Yeah.
he can keep it going at a higher pace for a little bit longer, and in that way he's winning the rallies. He's got that little bit extra when it's really getting tight. That's what I feel it looks like at the moment.
9. All.
Does bother me though the way he, in between rallies, he sort of lopes around the court, head down, as if, you know, he's really struggling physically, or he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Probably the last. He's a happy boy.
Oh yeah,
See,
that's a great shot.
That's what I mean. He's got that extra when he really needs it. Compared to Verma.
Thank you.
Well, there's no lack of effort, is there?
Never. He's always fighting.
10. 9.
I like his attitude. I know he's been injured for quite a while,
Yeah.
and that has taken its toll on his game. And we've not seen the Samir Verma that we know. But I think he's on his way back, and he's playing better and better.
Well, once again, it's a run of 4 straight points, and this time it takes him to the mid-game interval. Anders Antonsen, the game at 11-9 up.
Mest vigtigt, jeg synes, det er det, at når du bliver ved med at lave de gode overspil, og klar nedad, så får du nogle muligheder. Ja. Så må du gerne spille en gang med at tage Mette den enkelt gang. Okay? Ja. Fokus. Ja. Og lige vise jer vildt til. Ja, lige nok. Jamen, altså det her, det er perfekt.
So did you hear anything that was of significance there, Morton, from Kennett?
11.
No, not really. Not really. Not that he was not talking sense, but it was more or less the same.
Yeah. Reinforcements and encouragements.
Yes. It was a little bit on to what I was saying as well, that, you know, he can add on the pressure and score the points. I wouldn't say at will, but when he really puts his mind to it, he's standing a good chance.
8-11.
Oh, that's a super angle.
Service over.
Trying to look at these, he's not going 100% smashes.
No, not at all.
It's always these half smashes with placement and steepness.
Yes.
And that's a lovely change of serve there with the flick serve, unsettling the situation and getting a straight mistake from Verma. And that's wide.
That's 7 of the last 8 points, you know.
14. 10.
So 10, 13.
It's in as well.
Yeah. What on earth has happened to
15.
Verma?
10.
Yeah, there's another one. All about the angle. Angle and
16.
placement.
10.
9 of the last 10 points. I think your point, Morton, about Verma's got to say to himself, right, I'm really going to go for a couple of points. You said it when he was on game point opportunities in the
Yes,
opening
4.
game. But now it's another instant. You've got to break this sort of run.
Yeah, but he's got to go crazy. He's got to do something,
Yeah.
and just not sit back and say, okay, maybe not my day. Go on a crazy attack. Or he could do what he did now, but he should have done it a while ago. The last rally was a really long one, so he should have said, okay, we just go long rallies all the time. No matter what, it's got to play back. That's
Missed
why
it.
yeah.
Extraordinary. Well, there's a challenge here.
Samia Verma challenges. Called
Well, I
out.
think that's hope more than belief. Yeah. Good call, line judge.
Challenge.
That's a wasted
unsuccessful.
challenge.
1 challenge remaining. 17. 10.
7-9 down to 17-10 up.
Yeah.
Play. 18-10.
I'm a bit lost for words here, Morten.
Yeah, perhaps it was all hanging on that opening game. 2016 up.
There he's gone, Verma.
19-10.
2 points away from a place in the quarter-final for Anders Antonsen. Quite astonishingly, 12 of the last 13 points. Match point opportunities.
10.
That's wide.
Yeah, that's just extraordinary, isn't it?
Game.
21-10, second game, having been 7-9 down.
Match won by Anders Antonsen. 22-20.
14 of the last 15 points. And confirmation that Anders Antonsen is through to the quarterfinals. 22-20, 21-10 in a really quite extraordinary finish to the match. So, Anders Antonsen through to the quarterfinal, where he will play against Kanta Suniyama, who beats Antonsen's friend Rasmus Gemka in today's second round match. So he'll be mightily happy that he's got through that one. That was always going to be a tricky encounter, and quite frankly, I think Morten was right. That opening game proved decisive. So as they take leave of centre stage, we can reflect on our 10 matches here today on day 2 of competition, which started with Kento Momota, the 2019 winner, coming from 9-11 down in the second game to win 12 of 14 points to close it out in 2 straight games. Then Chloe Birch and Lauren Smith of England, the number 7 seeds, they were simply too good for the young Danes today. The defending champions in the men's doubles, Hiroyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe, the number 4 seeds, coming through against Ong and Tio in 2 straight games. Only 37 minutes for that one. Then it was the defending champions in the women's doubles, Fukushima and Hirota, too good for Boya and Poulsen of Denmark. Ratchanok Intanon, the 2013 World Champion and twice a beaten finalist here at the All England Championships, beating Iris Wan of America 14-13. Then it was another women's singles and the number 8 seed Busanan Ongbangarangpan from Thailand, beating the left-handed Aya Ohori in 2 straight games. Then in the women's doubles with this exciting new pair of Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan coming through against a new pair from England, Hopton and Moore, in 2 straight games. Then it was men's doubles and a 3-game match, our only 3-game match of the day, where Kim Astrup and Anders Rasmussen, the reigning European champions, beating Ranki Reddy and Shetty, the Commonwealth Games silver medalists, in 1 hour and 3 minutes, 21-17 in the deciding game. Then it was mixed doubles and the European Games gold medalists, semi-finalists last year, Marcus Ellis and Lauren Smith, beating the young Danish pair in 2 straight games. And then this extraordinary match with Anders Antonsen coming from 16-20 down in the opening game against Samir Verma, but winning 6 straight points, 22-20, and then from 7-9 down in the second, 14 of 15 points. So Anders Antonsen through to the quarterfinals. Well, it's been a great day. Of course, we've got quarterfinals tomorrow. We've got 3 English involvements tomorrow in the women's doubles, the men's doubles, and the mixed doubles as well. 10 a.m. local time, that's 1000 GMT. So from all of us here, and especially from Morten Frost and myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you for the quarterfinals tomorrow. Bye for now.